Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to our live stream. We're here today for your quantum, psychic, Akashic readings, clearings, healings, and a wide range of requests with my wonderful co-host Viviane Heller. Woohoo! Viviane is here. Hello, Viviane.
Hi, John, and hi, Jordi. It's wonderful to meet you. Hi, everyone.
Welcome, Jordi. It's an honor to have you on here. We've been chatting for a while, and it's the first time we've really met properly. So that's also really awesome to get to know each other.
Yes,
Um,
thank you.
would you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
Sure. Thank you very much, John and Viviane, for having me here. I love what you do. I'm Jordi Rosen. I'm located in Montreal, Quebec, in Canada, and I do different types of readings for people. Um, I'm also a medium clairvoyant. Also, I do sound healing and various types of healings. I still am a musician, and I do a lot of sound healing with voice, with singing and different rattles and bells. I also sometimes do concerts in Montreal and play some different instruments like the accordion. However, I've been leaning more towards the mediumship these days, and I also do guided meditation with sound and and readings privately, as well as at the International Temple of Spiritual Revelations in Montreal. And yeah, I'm just so happy to help out and to be here today. Thank you for
Oh,
having me.
wonderful. And of course, I love music. I was listening to some of your YouTube channel, and so lovely as well. You do it so naturally. You bring in sound, as you say, into your healing so beautifully. Um, when I was listening to one of your live stream replays earlier, and of course I was listening through my mixing desk, and I just happened to press on the reverb so that any audio coming from YouTube was reverberating, and the pitch and tone of your voice was just resonating. It was so angelic. Um, Unfortunately, I can't do that for you in the live stream, but I can do it for myself. So if you did at any point today, yeah, really encouraging people to open up their hearts and receive.
Okay,
Beautiful.
thank you.
Well, welcome everyone for joining us across Viviane Heller and my YouTube channel. I'm Jon Binnie, and we're here today for your requests. Please do put them in capitals. I see we've got about 20 requests already, and hello to 61 of you in the live stream. For your requests, so we randomly picked through these throughout the 2 hours, and just ask that if you're asking on behalf of another being, whether it's a pet, an animal, or a loved one, please do get their permission in advance and say that they've given permission. Don't just pretend. Like, actually get their permission and put it into the request. And to keep things moving, please do also say hello in the chat if your request is called. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started, and I will create as a safe space for everyone in the live and in the replay, and we can start working through your requests. And yeah, please do join in the safe space. It really helps us help each other and help you. So let's go ahead and just take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves, your highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly as it feels right for you. And focus your attention now on the very center of your heart, where your golden divine spark of your soul enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light, of golden light, up through the top of your head. And reach up into the sky and up into the stars, all the way up through the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe, until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there connect in your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feeling into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, from the center of your heart this time, extend a cord of light downwards, down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth. Reach all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, all the way up through the surface and up through the root of your spine and up into your heart once more. Now, together with the light of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you, all aspects of you, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention for this golden protective bubble that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good, love, and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within your space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into your safe space, inviting your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. And ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in the live stream and the replay. And I set the intention that only energies and entities with Viviane, Jordi, and I's permission and the highest good, love, and compassion of all can see us, access us, or exist in this session space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave the session space immediately. Inviting in our spirit guides, our higher selves, our ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source and Gaia, and any beings that Jordi or Viviane invite by name. And I set the intention, we're here to assist all of those who make requests in capitals in the live chat, to assist you with your requests for quantum, psychic, Akashic readings, clearings, healings, predictions, connections with past lives, spirit guides, home clearing, assisting with pet healing, whatever you choose that we can reasonably support you with your request. And please do, if your request is randomly picked, say hello in the chat and we will do our best to support you. And with that, we can get started. You know, Jordi, when I was creating the safe space, it feels like we have a special guest here because there's this feeling of these. I think I always call them like archangels or angels, and I think I heard you use the term angelics, and that seemed more fitting. And it was like these angelics like lifting the bubble of the session space. They're like, "We're going to lift it up, Jon." It's like, "Oh, why are you guys doing that?" And they just said, "Oh, it's because it's to help like raise the vibration, because of course a high vibration bubble helps attract in high vibration people. So that's lovely. Thank you for that experience.
Thank you. I
Okay.
did see some. I saw some light coming in for everybody that's tuning in to their homes, and I saw some angelic beings behind both of you. So thank you for bringing your friends here.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Would you like to go first, Jon?
Yeah, sure. I can choose first. And a little music, of course. Okay. Choosing the first request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Okay, we have our first request from Crystal. Let us know if you're here.
I see her comment. She's here. She should just type, the energy's here.
Yay.
Hi, Crystal.
Nice and fast. Wonderful. And yeah, Jordi, just feel free to either share what comes through for you or to go first, whatever you choose. Would you like us to go first this time?
Sure, you can. Yeah, you go first.
Thank you. So, message from your guides, please. Thank you, and sending love to all. Thank you, Crystal. Just asking Crystal, your guides, your higher self to come forwards to Jordi, Viviane, now. So I was shown for you, Crystal, this, it's like you're wearing, I wish I had, actually gave away my witch's hat. I wish I had that, that'd be handy. I saw you wearing this cap, and it kind of like, it sat quite low over your face. And your guide was like lifting it up and saying, this is what Crystal needs to do. And I was like, oh, what do you mean by this? Said, well, it's just that, you know, when you're kind of in your mind and you're kind of like your head's down and you're thinking a lot, you're overthinking. And it feels like it's kind of like a role, you know, like we put our thinking hat on, or we wear a hat for a role. And so it's shown your guide like pulling off the hat and putting it down at the side. And it's that feeling in an evening to sit down and just take off the hat of your role. It feels like perhaps that's your day job, or if you're a parent or carer, it's like, I can put that aside now. And when you take off your hat, to just take a moment to connect in with your heart, and perhaps you'll place your hand on your heart. I always do that. You'll see me do it a lot. And just take a deep breath and come back to your heart. Just say, okay, heart, like what's the news? What's going on inside of me? How do I feel today? But out of all of that, the key message really was like this kind of overthinking. So like this is guidance to help you kind of step out of that. How about you guys? How did you get on?
Just realized I was on mute because I was typing. Sorry.
Okay.
I saw Crystal swimming in the ocean, and then I heard as the waves were moving, pulling her and moving her forward. It was about, I heard go with the flow, and then the waves were moving her each step of the way, moving forward. It just felt good, felt like a great energy about her moving forward on her journey with ease and grace, and that feeling of guidance and protection. That's what I got for Crystal. I hope that's helpful to you, Crystal.
Wonderful. Yeah, let us know in the chat, Crystal, if that was helpful. Does it resonate?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking a lot about flow today. I love that.
I was just trying to connect to the chat. I realized it's separate. I I'm not sure if I'll be able to connect and chat. Because it's a separate YouTube thing. Sorry about that. I saw a couple things also.
Awesome.
If you'd like to share.
Yeah, feel free to share.
I was hearing this song. I don't know if it's the one Close to You. Why do birds suddenly appear? That one. So I'm not sure if there's connecting with someone, or someone wants to connect closer with Crystal. And also I saw a beautiful scroll, a very solid scroll that it feels like you might even write something down that to bring something into your life, or some sort of maybe a sacred list of things that you would like, or some affirmations. But it's really ready for you, and it's felt very powerful and comforting too. Maybe you'll even keep it, get some special paper for that. That's what was coming through the most.
Love the song. It's still playing in my head. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Such a beautiful voice.
Great. Must be your turn to choose, Viviane.
Yes, I'll just...
I'm saying this with such confidence because I know within about half an hour I'll be completely lost. And I'll be like, who's our next?
Yeah, I just added a couple requests that came through just now. So, all right, I'm gonna make sure I'm on the right side of the screen and close my eyes and select our next request.
We're choosing your next request. Please say hello in the chat. Your request is called.
LP. Hi, LP. Please say hi in the chat.
LP, are you here? Oh, yes. You are. LP says me. Yeah, some people are asking in the chat. Is there a way of combining the chats? We did try on StreamYard showing them on the screen. Certainly with 3 people, there's probably not enough space for us.
It's hard to read. It shows really small.
But it's something we'll look into, because I know that StreamYard's also now got these a whole range of different layouts.
Yes.
So we could try it. But we could always remind me after the live stream, Viviane, we could give it a quick go, because it'll still show up for us anyway.
Okay, sure.
For luck. Great. So LP's asking for a clearing. And LP is here. I've also trapped myself in my cable. There we go. LP saying, beautiful Chloe worked on some chords recently, and she said it was on my back and neck, shoulders, and let's just scroll the other way, hang on. And I seem to be having some pain in those areas, but I do feel mentally lighter. So back, neck, and shoulders. Okay, thank you for sharing, LP. Yeah, we can take a look. So I'll just do a scan to begin with, LP, and just share what I find. I'm happy to share what I found, at least. I saw. So it was really interesting the way all this was shown, because I was kind of shown LP your whole body is in this like kind of 3D model, a bit like something out of a computer simulation, and there was this flow of energy, this unwanted flow of energy coming down directly down into the center of your crown chakra, and it was almost like kind of, if this is the top of your head, it's almost like kind of like tapping, feeling like just persevering and trying to connect into your crown chakra. And then as I scanned through your body, there's something between your heart and solar plexus, which this being that's trying to connect into your crown chakra is interested in connecting into. It seems to be persisting to try and get down to the heart and solar plexus. So yeah, there would be my areas to do the clearing on. What did you guys find?
I saw 3 cords attached to the heart, and this time they were shown in a color. They looked like a mid-brown tone, and I heard the words grief and resentment. I'll continue. I'm still I'm asking Angel Michael questions about it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Jordi?
I saw a beam of light. It felt that your guides are helping with your root chakra, and you've been doing very well. And I also saw that there's some stuff to express, like not to be shy about speaking up from now on where you need to, although it's not easy. I also felt I saw you when you were little, kind of bouncing around, and that is your true nature. And I also, there's a spirit that I feel, I'm not sure if it's related to you or to your family lineage, but they might have been someone that was a drinker. And I feel that they're acknowledging basically an apology of some sort. Maybe they weren't able to be present in the way that they would have liked to have been. It feels that they're in spirit, but yeah, you just whatever rings true to you about that. But you're doing very, very well, and I love your sweetness and light, because you are you're a sweetheart.
Thank you, Jordi. LP saying my grandfather and namesake. He was an abusive drinker but died before I was born, and that you avoid alcohol because of him. Thank you, LP, for sharing.
Yeah, Archangel Michael helped me remove those cords and send them to source, or to never return here.
Thank you both so much. Quick check through LP as well. Yeah, I can see things are much lighter in the heart and solar plexus. And I'm just asking a second opinion about the entity that's trying to connect him with the crown chakra. What's this? It's interesting. I asked Archangel Michael, and he said it's the grandfather, but he said the grandfather's moved on. So he was like describing like the soul, not the incarnation of the grandfather. So there's definitely like this resistance part that you had, was like, it's unwanted. Like I'm not sure I really want it. So, but we all get to choose, right? Just because we don't want it doesn't make it light or dark or anything. It's just you have free will. And I feel like Jordi's message was, a really beautiful way of sharing that without your grandfather like having to connect to you directly. Yeah, that's something you could choose to explore as well. LP is if you have even talking about him, or you're just saying, oh, I sometimes wonder being named after them. That's right. And taking on a karmic debt. Wow. It's all I was thinking about last night was all the karmic debt I've taken on from my, or should I, not so much karmic debt, the, what do you call it? The ending of cycles that I've taken on with, from my ancestors, and alcoholism was one of them. That was definitely me up to about age 40. And I haven't really drunk in the last 8 years. And that was like, and it's like, okay, I've done one. All right, what's next? It's like, why do we get them all? But there's definitely that feeling with the ULP as well. Yeah, we all have that opportunity to bring these cycles to an end and to honor. You know, I felt that as well. Like when we end these cycles, we can honor our ancestors because they struggled with it, right? And sometimes they've had a really bad, you know, they've had a difficult life and have a kind of bad reputation as a result, sometimes justly, sometimes not. But they've done some work. They've helped take some burden by the time it comes to you to release it. So it's also lovely to just honor their progress, your ancestors' progress with those cycles. And LP says, yeah, ending the family trauma cycles. Thank you, LP. Very powerful. Wow. Thank you very much. So is it my turn? I told
Yes.
you I could get lost already.
Yeah, we're out. Yes, your turn, Jon. Thank
Great,
you.
thank you. Okay, choosing the next request. With some echo. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Our Brandstrom, let us know if you're here. Our Brandstrom. So please say hello in the chat. Our Brandstrom.
Oh, yes. Wonderful.
And you've said, hello, I would be so grateful for healing for myself, recovering from a skull fracture and concussion. Sorry to hear about your challenges. Yeah, we can definitely take a look and see how we can help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being guided to work on this, on the skull.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this swirling of energy around the outside, almost like this feeling. My dad always used to say this when I was growing up, that your skull is like an eggshell, which
Mm-hmm.
I thought was actually really bad parenting. It's like I was terrified. It was like, you mean like a boiled egg? It's like, yeah. Slightly stronger than a boiled egg. Good news. But there's this energy of like helping with that protective energetic layer around the skull and to help with the skull integrity. So I'm just going to focus there with healing, and let's take a minute. Let's bring in this source love energy. It's going to make the Om sound. Then grounding that source love energy through your chakras, through the root chakra and deep into the earth. Okay. And what do you guys perceive?
I can see it looking like line in the skull, indicating the fracture, like a line fracture. I'm going to focus on sending healing to that, the area that is highlighted to me, to these lines. And actually, one side is also there's like a red light indicating that needs my attention too.
Sorry, where was that?
I see, well, if he's facing me, he's right, the right side of the skull.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That is where it's red. But the line runs through both sides.
Yeah, it's interesting. I saw it more on the left. It was
Mm-hmm.
left upper. And yeah, your guide is saying our brainstorm to for me to emphasize a bit more on the grounding to help with the concussion, that kind of dizziness, discombobulated feeling that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And there was they also brought my awareness to some of the connectivity, so the interconnectivity between your chakras and then also some of your nervous system. So I'll just help a bit with that as well. Just grounding that energy down.
Mm.
I use some light language just to help guide the energy through your chakras to help with the connectivity. Orama era itara soro chaka inara sera nara se nara sera ora tarama una ura ura urama. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I saw Archangel Raphael touching his head, and then a large orb of green light um, surrounding his head and stayed there for a few seconds, and then the lines that I saw became green, and the red area that I saw also became green too. So it was processing the healing, and then I'm going to ground that energy now.
Wonderful. Anything you want to share, Jordi?
That felt really good. I love both of your healing there. That Om was so powerful too. And I just saw while Viviane was doing the healing, I saw many, almost like Russian dolls, but many versions of yourself that are happening right now. And not to worry that you will. I heard it will be there's a slow healing happening, but it's very somehow it's meaningful for you. I'm seeing a childhood house that there might be some healing from that period of time, perhaps around age 16. I can also add a little healing if you like for a moment.
Yeah, of course. Yes, please do.
Sha. Om. E. Ah. Mm. Mm. I also see that you can touch your third eye sometimes, and maybe your heart at the same time, and that it's important that you rest. There's something about the positioning of your legs also, to allow the energy to flow. I saw you putting them up or in front of you if you're watching something. And as Jon had mentioned with the grounding, or it feels that you'll be also touching some trees. That's going to help a lot.
Mhm.
Put your right hand on the tree and your left thumb in the navel. That will really activate things in a good way. There's also a lot of emotion coming at times, but that's okay. Just to let it out sometimes. You know.
I'm getting comments about your beautiful voice. That was really beautiful, Jordi.
Well,
Incredible.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to describe to you, Jordi, what your voice is like to receive. It's just so your energy is beautiful and so angelic when you sing. It's so touching.
Yeah, very angelic, beautiful.
Thank you. I feel that way about both of you.
Oh, that's kind. Thank you. There's a couple of kind comments I didn't want to miss. I've been keeping my eye on the scroll bar.
Mm-hmm.
So there was LP was saying, "Oh, OMG, I feeling looser in the neck and back."
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, LP. And then also Christelle said, "Jordi, thank you. I have some special paper. I'll get writing. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Thanks for being here with us today."
Yeah.
And I'm sure there was another one, or maybe I'm hallucinating. Was there another one? I think it was just from. Oh, I can't see anymore. It was from our Brandstone. But yeah, thank you for sharing in the chat. It is recorded. I can go back later as well and check. Thank you so much.
I can see the chat. I'm not able to comment, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank
But
you.
people are welcome to find me, and I'd love to connect with people too.
Yeah, we posted your channel. I'm getting comments of new subscribers already too. So you keep posting your channel.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Yeah, we'll keep posting in the live chat, and it's also in the description. So please do
Mm-hmm.
at Jordi's channel and your link tree as well.
Yes.
Oh, good. Thank you. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
It's my turn now.
Thank you.
Okay, let me be sure on the right side here and getting ready to select our next request.
Yeah, would choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your request is called. And welcome along to our live stream. If you're new here, all requests and capitals, please. We randomly pick them throughout the couple of hours that we're live.
Oops. Okay, I have Steph 1111. Please say hi in the chat if you're here, Steph.
I remember about a request from Steph before, so I read it out as Steph 1111. Why is my brain working like that? I get so excited at 11:11. A clock like that go 1 1.
Oh, and
Yeah.
she's here. Great, thank you so much.
And Steph, you're saying, hello, I'm feeling a little bit stuck lately. Can I have a reading clearing, please? reading/clearing, please. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Would one of us like to do a reading? One of us like to do clearing? What would you guys like to do?
I'll go for the clearing.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead with the clearing, and
Scan her body.
Jordi and I can do the reading, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I was getting a long description and loads of visuals. Like, wow, I'm not sure I entirely understand all of what I've just been shown, but I can definitely do my best to share it. Would you like to go first, Jordi?
Sure. Yes, there was a lot of visuals and a lot of fun in there. It felt the first thing I saw was for you to connect to your faith, in whichever way that is for you. Even while you're doing the dishes, just putting it out there, thank you for helping me with this and that. Show me, spirit, show me, or, whoever you pray to, God, angels, they're there to help you. I also saw that you have a special guide, which is the parrot spirit animal, and the parrot will help you with finding the right words, and you can ask the parrot to guide you in different situations, because you are a good speaker, I hear. And also, lastly, I saw, and yeah, it's fun for you. It's like fun, like doing things that are different and fun. It's great to embrace that energy. And I saw you going on a, I don't know if it's on a date, but it's definitely, you're taking it was like, the image was like convertible, like you're going out, like, I don't know if it's like a trip for the day somewhere, but it really felt fun. So it's a time to let loose and have fun, if that makes sense.
That sounds like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Oh, wonderful. What I was shown for you, Steph, was first of all, I was shown you kind of out and around other people. So I think you were walking down the street initially, was the visual I saw, and then there was this energy around your shoulders, around your ears, around your head. And I was saying to guide, okay, that's lovely. What is this? And they're saying that, John, it's sound energy. And it's like, okay, sound energy. And then your guide showed me, I'm just feeling this in my upper heart as well, this that you're experiencing, it's like it is an activation. It's your clairaudience. Like, you're able to already pick up from other people what they're, it's not so much what they're thinking, it's almost like their kind of their resonant energy, and what's, what is the strongest emotion that's coming out of them. So it's a bit like the sort of thoughts that are going on, but it's not like all the detail yet. And so when you're around a lot of people, this is kind of bombarding you. You're like, oh, and it's almost that feeling, if you got like a nerve on a tooth, like toothache, it's like that kind of feeling, like, oh, this is too raw. I could do with it, like some protection here. And so your guide was saying, okay, so and your guide was very patient with me as they explained and said there's two things, Jon, to remember. One is just creating a nice protective space around you, like we do at the start of the meditations and today's session. That golden bubble around you just helps filter out the noise. So if there's anything that isn't intended for your highest good, like it's not really for you, you don't need to listen to it. You can turn those kind of radio stations off. And then for what you do want to tune into, you still get a choice. And so there's this feeling of you, especially as you're just about to go into a new space, like about to step outside or you're going into work. I just saw you like touching just to the base of your ears and just saying, I don't need to hear other people today, or I don't need to hear other people for just now. And it's just like touching the earlobes just to say, let's turn that off for just now. And then I was shown the opposite. So it seemed to be when you're, and that's lovely what your guide's saying, when you're sat more one-to-one with people, you can say, it's quite difficult to explain all this to people, right? But when you're practicing it, you can say to someone, I'm all ears, and just like touch your ears, like laugh as you're saying it, right? Because it's kind of awkward too, but you're just saying, I'm all ears, like please do go ahead. And it really opens you up, and it helps increase your frequency range of what you're receiving from people. So again, you're not like diving into their minds. It's not intrusive for them. You don't need to ask permission other than the fact that you're showing to them clearly that, hey, I'm tuning in to not just what you're saying to me right now, is the whole frequency of what's coming out of you, what you're expressing from you, from your heart and mind and everything. And you'll pick up a lot of that through your ears and ear chakras. And it feels like, with Jordi's voice, it's like, you don't just hear someone singing, you hear all these beautiful tones, this angelic frequency. And that's the expansive aspects of what you can practice and try it for yourself. So I hope that helps, because I did see a few times where it's a bit raw, and you're kind of passing people. It's almost like walking past the water cooler and hearing people saying, there's Steph, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, how did I hear that? How's that possible? And so you can say, no, it's, I don't need to listen to that right now. And Steph's just saying, thank you. I've been having an intense experience where I feel a strong vibration starting in my head and going all the way down to my feet. Super intense. Is this activation you're talking about? It does feel that's where I was shown, like up around the ears. Like it's like this, I can't really show on camera, the space here, and then comes like it does like flow down through you. How did you get on, Viviane?
Oh, interestingly, when I tuned into Steph's energy, I felt like I needed to have my arms behind me. I moved my arms behind me, and I had my hands interlaced behind my back. And then I kept hearing the message about, even though I was doing the clearing, I was getting these messages too about using her hands, and about using her hands to express herself and in a creative way too. So then I moved my hands again, and I checked her. I cleared stagnant energy from her solar plexus, sacral chakra, and root chakra, and grounded energy. There is something about moving your body. Steph, you're saying you're feeling a bit stuck lately, so using your hands, create with your hands, and move your body, and all of that to use your creative energy, and moving your body will help with this, not feeling so stuck any longer. And I cleared the energy and grounded her energy too. So I hope that's helpful, Steph.
Wonderful. Thank you both. Yeah, let us know, Steph, how that went for you. It's always this time. Great. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes, I can usually tell by the pause.
Thank you.
And I really love Jordi's parrot. That just.
Yeah. Cool.
Always wanted a parrot. I don't have any avian spirit guides at this time?
Well, my somebody in my family had a real one, and it was hilarious, you know.
Did it swear?
Oh yeah, and it was funny. It did swear, and you know, hearing him laughing, just like you know, imitating people and swearing. It was really funny.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
yeah. After my, I think I have a pretty bad. Don't make me do it. Why do I say these things? I have a pretty bad impression of an elephant, right? And I did that on a video on, was it Saturday morning?
Mm.
One of my predictions videos. I was saying the elephant in the room, and then I did my elephant impression. And then someone said in the comments, "You should do a whole video of like your animal impressions." I'm like, terrible idea. Right, onward to the next request. Thank you so much, Steph. Says John, ignoring the literal elephant in the conversation. Okay. We choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your request is called. All requests are stored for the entirety of the live stream, and so you just need to put in once. And if you've asked for something on behalf of another being, please get their permission and say you've done that in the request. Thank you so much. Okay, Jag Deer, let us know if you're here. Are you here, Jag Deer? Please say hello in the chats, and you're asking if your spirit guides have any messages. So call on Jack Deer. Yeah, please do on the live stream check that you press the live thing with the red dot on the screen to make sure that you're actually watching live. Yes, Jack Deer's here. Thank you. So any messages from your spirit guides?
Okay.
And please do drink lots of water. And yeah, feel free to go first, or I can.
I'll go then. I saw a swirl of sparkling golden light around Jag Deer, and then there was a fairy I saw a little fairy in the light, and I heard connect with the elemental kingdom. For you to connect more with the elemental kingdom. And I also see a swirl of light similar, but it's a sparkling green light now. And more elementals now around you, looking up to you. So, yeah, that's what I have.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Viviane. That helps me understand mine. Would you like to go next, Jordi, or I can? I don't mind.
I saw something. I also saw the swirl that Viviane saw. I saw it more like a light swirl, and also there was another message, which is that your spirit guides are working on. They're going to be bringing some new spiritual gifts to you, and that came in the form of a turkey. Spiritual gifts. So that's, you can ask your maybe the turkey guide. I work a lot with different animal guides, so don't be surprised if some new things happen that you're like, oh wow, I never had that happen before. It's all according to plan.
Yeah, that's interesting because we're getting closer to Thanksgiving here in the US too. So a lot of those who eat turkey will be.
No, don't eat my spirit guide. I need them.
Maybe coming, like you'll be seeing a turkey in front of you. You're going to be thinking about this.
Lots of light around you too.
I was shown, Jadir, that there's this. So first of all, there's some important decisions for you to make, and I kept asking about details, and they just said, just say love and money because Jadir will understand. I said, okay, sounds good. The way that you can help you make that decision is I kept being shown this kind of wedge. So you create space with this. Really what you're doing is dividing some of the chaos and busyness in your life to take a day off to make decisions. And so connecting in with what Viviane was saying is there's this feeling of you creating a space, and it seemed, I don't know why this is important, right? But it was like a Thursday. Okay. So it's like a bit later in the week. And then, and it might even be this week, you have to clear the whole day. And if you can, go into nature. Right. And so it's shown you going into nature, and there's this feeling of like, because this is something you've done in past lives. And you used to call it that. You would say, I'm going into the nature, or I'm going into the woods. Like this was part of a ritual to help you make decisions. And there's this kind of etiquette that you create for yourself is that just before you go in, you set the intention of what it is you want to decide. And it seemed like who, how, when, and how much was like some of the decisions you were going to make. And the kind of etiquette is, or that ceremony is, that for the duration that you've taken that day off and that you're in nature, whatever is decided, whatever you decide in that time, you stick with, right? Because you've allocated a whole day to it. You've given yourself time to connect with nature, and as Viviane says, the elementals, and then you come out of that day having made the decisions, even if you're not like 110% perfectly sure, but you have made a decision in a good space. So you've given it a good chance. It's not to say that you need to marry that decision and stick with it for the rest of your life, but it's a decision to help you kind of get out of that rut, so that you don't feel like, oh, there's too many things, there's too much chaos. It's true, there is too much chaos, there's too much noise, and so that day in nature would really help. So yeah, I hope that helps you, Jack Deere. And lots of comments about people not eating spirit guides. Yeah, that's lovely. But we all get to choose what we eat, right? So let everyone use their free will for that.
Oh, yeah.
Now I feel happy that I don't have any cheese spirit guides or
I know.
spirit guides.
Somebody just wrote a comment: "Gobble gobble planes." First, maybe said "Gobble gobble planes, trains, and automobiles." This is such a hilarious movie. I love that movie.
Funny.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Thank you, Jack Deere.
Now, thank you, Jack Deere, and this is my turn now. Okay. And a reminder, we're here Mondays and Thursdays, 11:30, as we do a 2-hour live stream every Monday and Thursday. So please subscribe and subscribe to Jordi's channel too. I just posted.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
And please do check out Jordi's links. I'm just putting them into the chat just now. They're also in the description of the video. Someone's saying, Angela's saying, Marita, who's my mantis spirit guide, said she's safe for sure. It's like, well, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe that's why she chose me.
Okay. I have Deanna Franco, and I believe you're here, Deanna. This comment is a more recent one. You're saying today is your dad's. Wow, he's turning 93 today. Amazing. Happy birthday. Do my guides have anything for me to make his day special? So, message from your guides about your father's birthday. Okay. And you're here. Thanks so much. Who would like to go first?
I was just waiting for someone to say, he wants a motorbike. It was so cool. I could go. So I was shown, now this is a bit of work, right? But this was a lovely suggestion. I've never seen this done before. I was shown your dad's 93rd birthday cake, and around the outside of the cake, you'd chosen 93 of your happiest memories with him. And they're like little photos. So they're almost like little, like just vertical little photos that surrounded the whole cake. And so you could just gradually turn them around. Now, you might need a bit of practice to remember what they all are. And I guess 90 need to be quite a big cake. Maybe I'm overthinking the logistics. 93 isn't important, right? But that you could choose a fraction of that as well, right? You could choose like one every decade. That'd be a lot simpler. But it was that lovely idea of connecting with it. And there's this undercurrent of, I love you. Thank you so much for a wonderful life together. Thank you for all these happy memories. And this feeling of there's a connection with your father that goes beyond this lifetime. It's a feeling of, you know what, it doesn't matter how old you get in this lifetime, because we'll always be in touch even after this life, if that's what both your souls choose. And I don't just mean, alive to passed on person. I mean, as part of the same soul tribe. So there's that feeling of like a kind of mutual respect, love, and understanding, and a celebration of those happy times. And if you wanted to, of course, you could show one of the kind of darker times too that you'd had together, and acknowledge that or celebrate it too. It's completely up to you. It can be very
Lovely.
I hope my dad doesn't ask for that.
That's really sweet.
I was shown. I saw a lot of balloons, a lot of colorful balloons, and then I saw a cake with a sparkling candle, and then I heard that it would be wonderful if you share a lot of your childhood memories with him, and in conversation, and also if you can find. I saw also you holding a photo album, so but it would be really enjoyable to share a lot of your childhood memories, including some funny ones too. Will be enjoyable. That's what I got from your guides. Thank you, Deanna.
Wonderful. Jordi, would you like to share?
Sure. That was beautiful.
Mhm.
Happy birthday to your father. I saw that you could plan a special movie time, or going to a film, or reserving a time, setting up a movie afternoon or evening. And there was also a gift possibly that they showed. I saw a throw blanket, or a blanket for your father. So maybe you'll treat him to a nice new blanket.
That's nice.
Nice, like
As
that.
soon as you said that, it was tartan. Of course, it was tartan for me. It's like,
Yes. Mhm.
oh, beautiful. And happy birthday to your father, Bio93. So cool. Great. And just a reminder for everyone, please do put your requests in capitals. And we have been observing that YouTube, at least requests do disappear from YouTube, but good news. News alert is that they are kept on StreamYard. So we have a copy of your comment, even if YouTube has disappeared it.
Mhm.
And right now, as I scroll back, we have requests going right back to 30 minutes before the live stream started.
Mhm.
We've definitely not lost any.
Okay.
So is it my turn now? Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Great. Thank you. I don't know how I hit that note. Okay. Naveen, I think this is a new request, so I think you are here. Let us know if you're here, Naveen. Please say hello in the chat, in case you just posted it and ran away, but I'm sure you're still with us. Let us know. Yes, you are. So anything you see for my love life?
Okay.
You got a lovely guide who's like very patiently taking me through. There's a few things I'm seeing for you, Naveen. The first is your guide is just has you like standing in a street, and your watch is on one wrist, and your guide is like showing me all these different things about your watch. And I said, so it feels a bit like that game of charades. So the first thing was like time, like waiting. You guys like, yes, Naveen needs to have patience. There's definitely patience. And then the next part is this feeling of divine timing. Like it's because you can't rush things that happen at the perfect time, because it's the perfect time for you. And then the other aspect is the energy, like the energy of putting into it. If you can't guess from my age, I was born and had a childhood before the internet turned up and before mobile phones, and I met my wife when I was 15. So there was no internet, there was no dating apps, etc. And it's just that kind of, your guide was saying, that feeling of, there's no need to like invest so much effort on those things, because both my ears are ringing real loud, because you'll feel like the right moments and the right time. It feels like it's a bit like one of these kind of rom-com movies where everything seems a bit orchestrated. It's like you walk in, you're walking into a space, and there's someone like appearing there, and you just like, you feel the energy, and it's like, there is no mistaking what's happening here. I feel that in this person. So I don't know if you're in a relationship or not right now, but this is how it feels with meeting someone new. So I hope that helps you. How did you guys get on?
Would you like to go first, Jordi?
Sure. Thank you, Viviane. I was hearing the song Turalura. So I don't know if there's any Irish connection to this person, but or if it's the idea of a lullaby, like that they'll be very soothing for you, or maybe you're supposed to listen to that song. And also, I saw you in front of the mirror, in the bathroom mirror or any mirror, and you were pumping yourself up, kind of like getting in the vibe of as if you're about to go on a date. Was the feeling, or with your person, bringing that joy in, and to keep that going. Just know that it's coming. That feels very good. And to keep going with your instincts, because it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a feeling too. I actually heard open your heart, and it's gonna be like when you least expect it, like it's just going to happen, and when you least expect it, but you get that feeling, just like John was describing. So lovely.
Yeah, that's great.
Hope that helps you, Naveen. Thank you. Best of luck. I just love that feeling in the heart, right? It's because it's like we're so in our minds all the time, and it's just like just feel it in your heart. Personally, I find when I stop talking, it's like almost that's when the most powerful things in my life happen, and it helps me connect to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Is it your turn, Viviane?
Yes, I just was reading. Yeah, you remember. There's just one comment here. Natalie's asking, okay, is the experience of having songs pop into your mind a form of clairaudience?
Ooh. If it's Jon Binnie songs, I pay a lot of money for that. Better not say that out loud before I give people ideas about some cool new marketing. That said, I do get a lot of recommendations from people's spirit guides to book me, which I love. So really, that's always a lovely recommendation. But I'd love to hear to your feelings. I do feel that it's a bit of a mix, right? So in some respects, it depends on your intention, because some people set an intention and say, right, I'm about to turn on my radio, or I'm about to hit like shuffle on this playlist, and give me a sign, like, am I going to be successful in this job interview I'm going to, and then hit play. And you might be listening to something, or you might be like not near any technology, and you're setting the same intention, but you're just allowing that to like play in your head. And I do feel you could describe it in short that the clairaudience is one way of receiving songs and it playing, but I also feel it can, for me personally, I also feel it, I describe it more like in my crown chakra, so telepathically. Sometimes it feels a bit like one of my spirit guides is doing a cover version of something. They're like, the one that goes, and I'm like, what are you doing? And it's like Marita, my spirit guide, doing a little dance, trying to, cheer me up, or, you wrote that song. It's like, did I don't remember. And it's that lovely feeling. And my advice is, whenever you're doing anything like that, whenever you receive anything like that, I always just place my hand in my heart and say, spirit guides, like, was that you? Was that one of you? Or, don't immediately assume that it's always good, or that it's always for your highest good, for that message to come through to you. So just ask for some confirmation about, does it feel like it's come from your guides, or from some being that you've specifically invited to share that? But it's definitely an opportunity to take a moment and listen. What are your guys' thoughts?
I agree with what you're saying. Yeah, and I personally love getting messages to music. Just think it's fun.
It's true. It really is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a silly question, which was no such thing as silly questions, which is why I chose it. It says, I'm curious, when you three as intuitives have a viewing of us, do you see what all of us look like in person?
I see different things. I may see you as the outline of your silhouette sometimes, or sometimes I don't see your face. As I see what you're seeing. You know, I can see what you. I don't always. I would say it depends. It varies.
Yeah. Yeah. Likewise for me, it's always different. It's almost like
Mm.
being shown like a snapshot of reality, and it can be like someone's chakra, or the whole body, or someone walking around, or the face,
Yeah.
or like working someone's skull earlier. Especially in the live streams, I often get like really. It's like we zoom in really fast. It's like we know you
Yeah.
don't have long, so we're not going to give you the backstory. Like here it is now. Here's just the thing you need to focus on. And the cool thing I love is seeing each other, is seeing each other work. And I'm like, whoa, I think that's Viviane doing a healing as I'm doing a reading or a scan. That's really cool.
Yeah.
How about you, Jordi?
Yeah, that is really neat. And I was seeing for Viviane earlier, different information passing through her mind, like written language. Let me see. Yeah, it can come in various forms, the way it shows up. And similar to what Viviane had mentioned also, it can be as if I feel like I'm in someone's body, or if you're speaking about someone, I might see the world as they see it.
Mm-hmm.
And it can come in various, it could be almost like watching a movie, or a photograph, or it could be a watercolor, or in light. It comes in so many different ways, or a certain aspect.
That's why it's so much fun, because it's always different. It's always different. You know, you don't really know what, you know. It's really an amazing experience.
Yeah, it's a beautiful experience. It is so much fun. I always, especially working with other people's spirit guides, every time there's so many of you and so many requests, and it just feels so expansive every time. It's like some new way of connecting and understanding and experiencing the universe in our infinite, unique ways.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for your questions. We'll get back to our requests, as we have many. 92.
I believe it's my turn now. I think it chose Naveen, right? So it's my turn.
Thank you.
Okay. Make sure I'm right side of the screen. Selecting our next request. Thank you for posting a request in caps. And please say hi in the chat if your name is selected.
Please say hello in the chat if your request is called.
Is this Super Nurse 1? Please say hi in the chat if you're here. Your request is from earlier. If it is not much earlier from the start of the live stream, we can still see those requests. Sometimes I see chats that people post like 2 days before a request. It's not going to be there. It's not going to be there when we start the live stream. Please say hi, Super Nurse 1, if you're in the chat, if you're here.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Super Nurse 1.
So you're saying here, I'm having issues with a heart arrhythmia. I have a defibrillator, but they recently changed my medication and my heart is even more irregular than before. Love a healing. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take a look to a scan.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I don't know if you see this, John and Jordi, but I see her heart, and there's a it's like her heart is on top of a disc.
It's I was given a message or like a series of messages to share first. I've seemed to be told like why it's happening, so I haven't really looked at her heart yet.
Mm-hmm.
So your heart is tuning to other people's hearts. So it's whenever other people are around or you're thinking of other people, your heart rhythm is tuning to other people's. So it's this kind of form of like mirroring, this empathetic mirroring that your heart's used to doing. I've never heard of it before. But it makes a lot of sense, right? That if you want to, connect with someone, almost like you're in deep ceremony with them, and that your breath aligns and your heart beats, slow and calm and align. And what it feels like, what you're doing is your heart's getting very used to, like when you're around other people, is almost like a way of helping. Your heart's trying to help other people is by attuning to that rhythm. But the problem is, wow, I'm just feeling that now.
I just saw the image of a horse as you're saying that, and I guess that's biorhythmia. Like it's a horse's when you with a horse. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay. It was just describing the feeling of it. Yeah, you're maybe used to it, Super Nurse One, but to me it was quite shocking feeling of that jump between different rhythms. So I just shown some practices that will help you get started in helping align your rhythm with your body, because it's all about you setting your intention. And so you're placing your hand on your heart and saying, and it's interesting because you're not. Well, I'll just describe what I was shown. So I was showing you saying you were shown in this practice to be talking to your heart, saying, my heart is in rhythm with my breath. My heart is in rhythm with my movements. My heart is in rhythm with my body. And I let everyone else get on with it. Oops,
Sorry.
that wasn't me.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Oh, and Super Nurse One says the disc is the defibrillator, and it shocks me if I would go into fatal.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and then I heard the word support. Is that there to support you while John was giving his reading? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And she says, John, I am a deep empath. We burned at the stake for being a witch in another life, but was a healer.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, thank you for sharing.
I'll start sending healing energy to her heart since she's asking for healing too.
Thank you. Yeah, I do feel like the intention will be really powerful for you to set. And to be honest, even just being aware of, in those moments when you're catching, because that's a big feeling of your heart, that your guide was showing me, that shift in your heart. Whenever you're catching that, pay attention to who you're thinking about and who's in the room with you, and place your hand on your heart, come back to yourself will really help as an awareness practice. How about, sorry, I'm about to ask you a question as you're drinking water, Jordi. How did you get on?
Sorry about that noise there.
Okay.
Yeah, things are moving around. I saw Jon healing you, Super Nurse One. That maybe you'll do some healing together, and I was feeling to do some sound or for your heart for a moment, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Beautiful. Yeah, please do.
Om, Om, I also hear I am love. And also I was hearing I am love, I am God.
Mm.
And just take it slow. I see a little bird around you. So maybe whatever is calming for you. Sometimes you can even watch like a YouTube channel if you can't get out necessarily that, for whatever reason, even a few minutes while you're preparing your breakfast, some bird song, listening to chirping birds feels good for you. I'm not a doctor though, and but from what I see, that's what it feels. Just a gentleness. Just want to bring you lots of gentleness.
Lovely.
Thank you.
All the little bird hearts singing away. It must be so gorgeous. Well, I hope that helps you, Super Nurse One.
Yeah, wonderful. Sending emerald green light to Nurse One's heart, and then when Jordi started singing, I could see the frequency of affecting the light. It was really cool.
Magical.
I'm
I
go
pasted in. Thank you, Viviane. I did paste in the Hidden Witch Wound service I offer as one-to-one. So you can also take a look at that if you're interested. I would have offered the free one, which is by yourself, but I feel given your health, you might prefer to do it one-to-one with someone who can be there and guide you through it. And if it's not me, feel free to book someone else. I think there's a few of us, including Chloe, that's joining us on the 24th on Monday for offer similar services. So please go with someone that feels right for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wonderful.
My turn then?
Yes. One moment.
Sometimes my things wake me up. Okay. Choosing the next request. Oh, we've done this one. We've done this one. Without echo, try again. We've not done this one, right?
Correct.
Danette, Posey, let us know if you're here. Danette Posey, if I'm saying your surname right. Yeah, laughter is definitely the best medicine.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Imagine if you could prescribe it to people. That'd be so cool. It reminds me of like the doctor's notes you'd see like in the UK from Victorian times. They'd be like, they'd say, you need to have like a dram of whiskey and then laugh for an hour, and a leech. Like, okay, great. Danette, Posey, let us know if you're here. You can say hello in the chat. Natalie Cat was saying, I went to a laughter yoga thing at the mall. It was amazing. That sounds a lot of fun. Oh, I should do a laughing meditation. That'd be a lot of fun. 30 minutes of just laughing. Or a live stream, even worse. Internet, Posey, are you here? Let us know. We'd love to be able to help you with your anxiety. But please do say hello. Otherwise, we'll have to move on to the next. And Holly's asking, how do I get in the queue? You just need to, it's not a queue, they're randomly picked, so just place your request in capitals and we'll randomly pick them. Give her one more chance. Jeanette, let us know if you're here.
Okay.
Hey, woo!
Oh.
Fantastic. Okay. So you said, may I have a reading from my guides, please? My anxiety has been over the top lately. Thank you for all your gifts and sharing your time with us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jeanette. So let's ask for messages from your guides to help with the anxiety. Okay.
Yeah, we see you here, Danat. You may have a bit of a delay on your side, but we know you're here. Thank you.
Would you like, guys, let's go first, or I can?
You may go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. So the anxiety I was shown, I don't know why I'm holding my labradorite crystal. Like, it seems like this feel, it's like your feeling of this inevitable, like, terrible thing that's about to happen. Is that feeling? And I was shown your kind of mental feeling about what's about to happen is that it's like this big spike. It's like a curve upwards in I guess we describe it as anxiety, fear, like a painful situation, and it feels like it's always just slightly ahead of you. And I was asking, what is this? What's Danette experiencing? I said, oh, it's so. And this is, I don't use these terms ever, right? But this is what your guide said, Danette, was this will never happen. And one of my sayings is never say never, but this is what your guide said. And the reason your guide is saying this will never happen is because partly that's it is the belief of your guide, but also so if you can't bring yourself to convincing yourself that it's not, this terrible event's not going to happen, if you can say to yourself, what if it won't happen? What if that won't actually happen? What if it's a much better outcome than I think could happen? And then your guide showed me this feeling in your heart, and it felt like you were doing something like an Akashic reading, or someone like helping you look into your future and guiding you through like tomorrow, next week, a month, like really like small increments and baby steps. And it's not that the Akashic reading is any more accurate than your own experience and your own creation of your own free will in the timeline that you're in at the moment, but it's more that you get to explore it guided with someone else. And then you can say to yourself, okay, if I match that frequency, if I'm in a higher, happier vibration, it's true, those terrible things don't happen. And that your anxiety is able to start to ease by feeling into this, oh, it's true, like tomorrow actually turns out to be a better day because I am feeling happier. I am able to step up out of that worst case scenario. And then finally there was this message of, this is a pattern that you've carried from a past life. So like some of the themes we picked up earlier in the live stream, it is an ancestral cycle. You're being asked to say, this, it's true that that powerful event did happen in a previous life, and this is the life where it doesn't. So it's that journey of being able to kind of, still live with the feelings of the anxiety, which I'd never wanted to deny, right? They are absolutely real, but you can start to, some lovely guidance from your guide about how to shift through that kind of that dark wave ahead of you, and instead to rise up over the top of it.
Yeah. Wonderful. Danette, I saw different images of you. Well, first they showed me you were ice skating, then I saw you skiing, and then I saw you running, and then I saw you dancing. So this important theme of moving your body, and I saw you singing and towards the end, singing and screaming. So they want you to really move your body to help move this energy and this feeling of overwhelming anxiety, and screaming. Grab a pillow, scream on a pillow. That helps, just to help you release all of that. That was the main message here from the guides to you. Thank you.
It did feel like movement would really help.
Mm-hmm.
I saw like arms up in the air and like almost like really straight like that, and like
Mm-hmm.
the awe sound, I was getting that, but kind of really loud also. And always trees I find are very helpful to go to nature and touching it for at least a minute to feel your legs heavier. Also guided meditation, there was something about that, and music for soothing. Yeah.
I love the ideas, lovely messages. Internet was just saying that this is making me cry. I hope it's all helping you. And suffering from anxiety, I've certainly felt it at times, sometimes very powerful in my life. And just acknowledging it, first of all, that it's absolutely real, but that you can, with some love and attention with yourself, like gradually work through it. So best of luck with that, Danette. And I can't remember if I've seen your name. I'm almost at 1,000 people who have joined my free meditations for the 14-day Jon Binnie 14-day Spirit Guide Meditation Challenge for free. So please do check that out. If I say it here, then I'll have to do it, which is tomorrow. I've given myself a calendar reminder to do a giveaway. So I'll share details of that on my YouTube channel to celebrate 1,000 people going through those free meditations over the last year and a half. So thank you.
Oh, wonderful. And remind me I'm doing a giveaway to celebrate 1,000. Thank you, Jon, and thank you, everyone. So during my live stream tomorrow, I'll do a giveaway for readings. So I hope to see you all there. You must be subscribed and you must be present in the live stream. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Congratulations. That was so cool. I almost completely forgot for like half an hour in the first, someone said, in the first half hour of the live stream, someone said,
Yeah.
Made it yes, you did. Amazing. Congratulations.
Ooh, thank you.
It's amazing.
And yeah, thank you. I guess it's my turn now for our next request. Okay.
Yes.
Place this blank canvas in front of me as I open my heart wide.
We have Kay. Kay, please let us know if you're here. Kay is asking for anything from higher self to help guide me today. Okay. And I see your name is Kristen.
Kristen.
Hi, Krista.
My wife's called Kirsten, so if I call you Kirsten by accident, you'll know why.
Mhm.
Is Kay here?
Mm. Oh, you're here. Thank you. And I just saw a comment from Danette saying, I just started hugging tree after watching
Hey.
John talk to them.
Hey, they're real. They're alive. You can chat with them too and give amazing hugs, but do ask permission first because not all trees. As I found out on Sunday, that was so funny. I was saying the question was, which, do you ever get a tree that says no? And literally the next tree I went to, it was like, you don't need to hug me. It was like, oh.
I like the one that said, I want to be on your YouTube video.
That's right.
That was funny.
That's so funny. I know. I keep saying that too. It's funny how, like, I'm saying that all the time now to our galactic brothers and sisters flying around when I'm doing those sky watching videos, like the one I shared last night. They're like, you're on YouTube, like say hello, like flash, and then it's a tree that's the other way around. It's like, I want to be on your channel.
That was so funny.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Okay.
Thank you so much for being here, and let's tune in.
Anything from my higher self to help guide me today? Thank you from Kristen. Usually it's spirit guide envy I get. I think I'm a little bit envious of Kay's higher self.
Oh, yeah.
Really chatty.
Would you like to go first, John?
Yeah. So there's lots of things. The first thing was your higher self says, "I am you," which I loved. Was this like I'm exactly you, and there's this feeling of like lots more to come, and then your higher self starts showing me all these different things. So the first one is the more things to come are somewhat predicated on your continued raising your vibration. So this is doing things like conscious consumption of food, water, relationships, what you watch on your TV, phone, who you follow, anything that you connect with affects your vibration. So that was one thing, and especially if you ingest it in any way. And then the next is like practice, like movement, regular exercise, meditation practice. These are a lot of the foundations that you'll see in my free 5D Ascension classes, or I also teach my higher self foundational training once or twice a year. And it's so your higher self is saying with those things, because they're all going gradually in the right direction, but your higher self is saying this happens in this lifetime. This is you getting up there. And then I was shown from your higher self connecting up to your extraterrestrial friends. So these are up to some more of your spirit guides. And then there's this like a very clear message repeated a few times, which is, and connect with the sun. Connect with the sun. There's like a lot coming through from the sun for you. And it seems like I don't practice a lot of sun gazing per se, but it felt like at very least starting with your eyes closed and then feeling, and it helps with a big forehead like me, like feeling like the sun, like entering into your crown and third eye, this lovely feeling of connection. And you can be intentional as well. You can say, Soul, SOL, you can say, Soul, please connect with me today, and bring in any codes, upgrades, anything that will help me and serve my highest good. And just allow that, even if it's a bit of a cloudy day, doesn't really matter. Just allowing that connection, because your higher self is really attuned to much higher frequencies, including these ascension waves. And if it helps, one opinion I have about our higher self is that it is the version of us in this lifetime at our highest frequency, at our highest vibration. So it's all this you at your best. And
It's a lovely message. I got for you, Kay. I saw you placing your hands on your heart, and then I heard, connect with your heart, listen to your heart, talk to your heart. It has all the answers. And then I also heard, I saw you driving, and I saw a bird flying from the car, and then I saw a feather flying, and for you to also notice this signs sent to you um, to remind you the connection with your guides and messages from your higher selves. All those synchronicities. Be aware of all of that. And I also saw a comment going by about I don't recall the name. It was a question regarding please connect to my guides and tell them that I need them, or something like that. You can talk to your guides anytime and ask them for your help anytime. You don't really need us to do that. You can. They're there waiting. Talk to your angels. Talk to your guides. Ask them for help. Ask them for guidance. Angels and guides will help you, and uh, they love when you ask them for help and guidance, and they love to be able to help you when you ask them, when you give them permission to do so. Yeah, so this is what I have for you. I hope it's helpful, Kay. Thanks so much for being here.
how about you, Jordi?
I was really resonating with what you said, Jon. Also about the sun gazing, and also with Viviane about placing your hand on your heart. I saw a vision of placing your hand on the solar plexus area, and then I saw your higher self fly in, almost like a little fairy, but it was you. And they were working on your leg, your right leg, for some reason. So I don't know if that's grounding, but there's definitely some healing happening for you while you're here. And also just movement. It felt like I really wanted to stretch and some, do even some jaw exercises. Just massaging your face, just things to move the energy around.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I trained in Indian head massage. In fact, I even offer, it's still on my website, psychic Indian head massage. I did a past life regression whilst doing Indian head massage. Most of it's on the face, and it's just so powerful. And it's so funny because most of the time we look at our face and just completely ignore it. Well, especially if you're a guy like me. So other than shaving in the morning, it's like I barely touch it. And yet there's so much energy there to work through. And Kay says, thank you, beautiful souls. Thank you, Kay, for Kristen, for your request. Time for one more, but before we do, before we squeeze the last one, just to thank you, Jordi, in case I forget, 'cause I probably will. Thank you so much for coming along today and being here with us for the full 2 hours and working through
thank
so many
you.
requests. Thank you for your beautiful singing and your
Mhm.
your abilities just feel so. I don't know. Working with you feels like you have such like trying to find hard to put into human terms. Someone on the lines of beautiful angelic voice and energy, and then this lovely like clear and crisp connection. Whenever you're working, it just feels such clarity. So thank you. And we put your links. Is it Linktree that's the best way for people to connect with you? That's in the description.
Sure. Yeah, that it's all sort of there, and I guess Facebook or Instagram or my email, or you can check out my website. Thank you very much, Jon and Viviane, for having me here. I really love the energy of both of you. I'm really enjoying getting to know you, and yeah, it's wonderful. And I love your music, Jon.
Oh,
And
thank you.
I've definitely had a connection to Scotland, I think from a past life. And I had a dream once where there was a meeting of different, I want to say, perhaps, yeah, some witch energy. It's hard to describe what time period it was, but I remember everyone was sort of, it was beautiful, and it took place over there. And anyway, so nice to meet both of you.
It's beautiful. I love that because just yesterday I was in at Stirling University, right next to Witches Craig, which is the name of the campsite I often stay at, and it's a meeting place where the witches would go. And it's just funny because that was really in my, as you're describing that, it's like I'm sure that's where I know you from. We were lightly traveled to meet. That's so lovely. Wow. Well, let's do one last request, and thank you for your kind comments. Thank you for joining us today. Whose turn is it, Viviane? I'm totally lost now. Is it yours or mine?
I believe it's yours. I had a it was cake that we were answering, right? So that was you. It took me a moment.
Did that by itself. I blame Mercury retrograde, even if that's not happening right now. Okay. Oh, this isn't a request, but it's a lovely comment. It says, Jordi, that was like elven music from Lord of the Rings. Just so beautiful. Ah,
Thank you.
that's so
That's
kind.
really sweet.
Can you choose the next play? Virginia Cells, let us know if you hear. Let us know if you hear, Virginia.
Just heard the song Meet Virginia in my head now. We used to sing that. To remember Train. Okay, Train is the name of the band.
Oh yeah.
Sing that.
Let us know if you hear. Yeah. Melissa's quoting me on I blame Mercury retrograde, even though that might not be happening right now. Classic. Jon classic quotes. Virginia, let us know if you're here, else we'll move on because we're...
It's true, Mercury retrograde is happening. And I think someone told me the other day that 5 planets are in retrograde right now.
That's right, yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, I was trying not to watch Stephen Burns's stuff, so I'm a big fan, and it always completely influences my like concept of reality. And I'm like, stop, it's too good. And it's like, wow, yeah, like even I understood his diagrams. Like, there's a lot going on right now. Explains a lot how I feel.
Yeah.
Okay, no sign from Virginia, so let's move on to the next request.
Mm.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. That went high very quick. It's Celtic or Celtic Seer. Are you here? Let us know. I think we've discussed how to say your name before, and most people would pronounce it Celtic. Celtic Seer, are you here?
I believe she's here because, yeah, she's here. Thank you. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. And you're asking for a healing for your left leg and thigh area.
Okay.
The energy feels really stuck, like that, you know, that condition, restless legs. That was the first thing. I'm just being drawn around the bone as well.
Yeah, it feels very heavy.
I didn't, or maybe I've been told this before, but Archangel Raphael saying, reminding me that sometimes the energy can be, we can store emotion and energy in any part of our body. And it was saying in this case, on your left, on your femur, on your thigh bone, there's like it's almost like the bone was offering to take some of the burden of the energy that's stuck in the muscle. But it like already reached capacity to hold low vibration energy. So I was just being guided to like first of all help release the femur energy, trapped energy, down through the rest of the leg and out through the sole, the feet. What did you guys find?
I just felt this heaviness, and I saw an outline around the whole leg. It almost looked like they had like a sleeve around it.
Yeah, let us know if there's an injury that you've had. Celtic Seer.
I just heard something about a weighted blanket. So this outline that I'm seeing around her leg, it's functioning like a heavy blanket. And she's saying, yes, my left knee.
Okay, thank you. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what mobility is like. It did feel that some very if and when you're able to have a little bit of mobility, so just a little bit of movement on your leg, and it like initially just starting really, really tiny movements, like micro movements, your toes wiggling, your foot just moving very slightly, anything that's not painful or not damaging your knee further in any way. And what it's to do is a lot of this, when you do this, imagine your mind is like a torch, right? It's your consciousness is shining down on the area of the body, and you're saying, oh yeah, there's that part of my body, and you set an intention, and your intention is just to help release any further negative energy, because that's what's like. It's our thighs. I didn't know this until I received a thigh massage during Swedish massage training, that I get insanely funny giggles when you massage my legs. And I never really knew why it was. And my guide said, John, it's because that's where you're storing a lot of energy. Negative energy is like, oh, I do. And our body will, all our bodies are different and will choose different places. But I run 5 days a week. So my leg muscles are like a great place to put the energy. It's just, I was just showing that for you Celtics here, like that constant awareness and just saying, I release anything that doesn't serve my highest good, and start with the wiggling of the toes, and then gentle ankle movement and lower leg movement. And then when you're ready, some thigh movement too. And I was just constantly bringing down source energy to help that flow through, like that constant releasing. And it reminds me of, when you pet a cat or a dog and you're just gently stroking your thigh as well, and you stroke in the direction of the energy. So if this was your thigh, just be down the edge of the thigh, down to the knee, just saying, I release you. It's okay to release this now. Either if you have a grounding mat or on the ground barefoot's fantastic. Even without those things, it's still really helpful for you. Just imagine it draining into earth.
Wonderful. Archangel Michael removed what was working as like a heavy, like a weighted blanket around her leg and sent it to source or the nerve return here. And I was sending healing energy to the top of her leg all the way to the bottom, with the assistance of Archangel Raphael. And it's interesting because John, while you're talking about massage, it felt like the beam of light was massaging her leg as it was touching it. I could see the movement and the pressure. And she wrote, I do have a grounding mat. We'll start using it. Wonderful.
Great.
Wonderful. That's a good reminder for me. I should get one. I don't know why I don't have one. Given that I work at home and I only have 2 locations to do this work in. Lovely suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Energy.
Well, yeah, I hope that helps you, Celtics here. It's lovely supporting you at this time. And we will... DG says, you've been here for 2 hours. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. A little bit over, so thank you, Jordi, for staying with us. I will close our session down today. So I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, our ancestors, Source and Gaia, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, every soul that we've both invited in and have assisted us in any way today. And I'd like to ask everyone to remain in their individual protective spaces, your golden bubbles, for as long as you choose to, and to now step outside of the shared session space as I close the shared space down and return to source or never return here again. And please, everyone, to take good care of yourself. Drink as much water as it feels right for you. Get plenty of rest. And Viviane will be... Actually, I think I'm first. I'm live tomorrow doing 5D Ascension classes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing some shadow work, and I'll be including some of that, like the shadow work of business, like businesses. And you're live a bit later on as well, Viviane?
Yes, it's 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and 5:30 p.m. UK time tomorrow. So
Beautiful.
See you all there. Thank you.
Wonderful. And please do check out Jordi on Linktree, which we keep posting in the replay and, sorry, in the chat. It's in the chat replay and in the description. Thank you so much, Jordi, for joining.
Yes,
Thank you very, very much.
So
I
much
really
fun.
appreciate this. Yeah, thank you, John and Viviane.
Yep. And we promise not to keep you for 2 hours and 9 minutes the next time. But thank you so much.
It was so fun. I had such a great time. And everyone's so sweet that was popping in. It's really magical.
It's kind. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. And we're back together. Viviane, we're back here Thursday.
Thursday, yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. Sending love.
Thank you.
Bye.